What's up, you chuckle fucks? It's your boy Dark Raikou here with What If Issei Had God Powers Part 7. So I couldn't really rewatch something else, so I have to go do this What If again, or not What If again, mostly Part 7, because I'm gonna have to go get someone later. And yeah, other than that, let me begin to What If. Let me shut the fuck up. And yeah, so we'll begin into where Issei is right now at the house. He's just chilling. Of course, his parents has been gone for a while. Of course, at the same time, he doesn't care too much. He's actually been kind of wondering about something. When the hell is Izana going to get out of prison? Because he doesn't fully remember when or what the cops told him about when mostly Izana will get out. They just told him that mostly Izana will get out sometime later. Of course, he hasn't seen Izana for almost like 2 years, so of course he doesn't actually know when he's going to get out. That's why, well, he's only thinking about this now is because of the fact that Riser was a problem there, and mostly Rias and other shit like that. Of course, there was also Naruto Phoenix, but not the fucking point. This is where, well, he's just kind of thinking. He's wondering, what is it that I will, He's then thinking what to do because, well, yes, he still needs to kind of get the contact information, which he does kind of pull up on his phone, but he remembers maybe he should go like fight Kazutora to kind of get the mind off of it. Well, not mind off of it, but mostly just think about something. Because, well, he does miss his brother a lot, but he also doesn't know what to do with his now new life. He is considered to be Issei Hiro, not Issei Kazutora, or not Kazutora, mostly Issei Kuragawa now. He doesn't know what to do, but then he thinks about it and decides to just check anyway. He wants to know when his brother's gonna get out, and maybe he would just somehow bring Izana into this family. Hoping, maybe. But of course, we go into mostly Issei pulling that up on his phone. This is where when he pulls it up on his phone and actually kind of checks it, the cops hasn't really said anything, or mostly when he calls them. This is where the cops kind of says, yeah, hello. This is where, well, it's a police station from Tokyo Shiba City. You need something. He says that, yes, I'm looking for the information release of Izana Kuragawa. This is where, well, the cop pulls it up and says, let's see. Yes, he's going to be releasing only 1 month later from now. Wait, what, really? Yes, he has not caused too much trouble, and of course, the releasement date was about to be 2 years, but he has been almost in a good behavior, so of course it's going to be 1 month from now. He says, I see. Well, thank you again. Would it be over at Tokyo Shiba City? Yes, that would be where the place where he will be released. Okay, yes, understood. This is where, well, mostly Issei hangs up, and this is where he says, yes! Issei just jumps up like a goddamn Looney Tune, and of course it's just happily jumping up and down. And this is where, well, he doesn't actually notice this, but he accidentally activated one of his powers. His scarlet red eye was actually glowing, and of course he bounces up and smashes his head into the ceiling. This way he says, ow, 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 that hurts, that really hurts. You see right now kind of cries a little bit, but this is where he gets up and says, that's not, well, time for me to keep crying. It's for me now to be happy. Izana is gonna be free. This is where, well, mostly DJ kind of yawns, or mostly Akane kind of just yawns and says, what are you kind of yelling about right now? Kind of Akane kind of says. This is where he says, oh, Akane, sorry about waking you up. This is where, well, mostly he said kind of got used to the fact that DJ is actually a female. This is where Akane says, what are you yelling about now? He says, oh, mostly Izana. He's going to be free from prison, and I gotta go visit him in 1 month at the time. And this is where, well, kind of says, calm down, breathe, and please shut up for a second. This is where he says, sorry. So, Izana Kuragawa is going to be free in mostly 1 month due to time. Of course, I'm gonna go visit him in Tokyo Shiba City and try to kind of get him into this family. This is where, well, mostly Akane says, what happened if he doesn't want to leave the kind of, well, Tokyo Shiba City? I'll force him to do it. This is where it was on a switch up and says, you realize you'll probably get your ass kicked. Yeah, that is true. This is where, well, mostly Akane says, whatever. Is that what you want to do now? Just go get your brother? You have not seen him for 2 years. I would say to just, like, ignore him. No, I'm not going to ignore him. He says in a very dark, malicious tone. Fine, I'm just saying. Also, when are you going to get Shiro limiters off and other stuff? I haven't really seen Valerie, so I don't know. Also, are you gonna go to school like that? What do you mean? You know school's today, right? Huh? Wait, school's today? This is where, well, he looks at his phone and it's realized it's not, what's it called? It's not Sunday. It literally, yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday was mostly the day that he had to deal with Riser and his other stuff. And this is where even Reyes. He shows up and says, oh, it's half the day almost over for school. I'm not going. I kinda say Issei. Issei says, you're not my mom, fuck off. This is where, well, he just kind of tells I kind of to fuck off because mostly he's not trying to go to school like this. He is not prepared. His white hair, his eyes are different, and there's no way in hell he's going to school like this. This is where, well, he hears a knock at his door and says, oh shit, who is it now? This is where, well, he goes to, well, open the door and he sees none other than Sona. Sona says, hey, you know what day it is, right? He says, Sunday? This is where mostly Sona switch up and says, no, it's literally Monday. She literally says with a dead, mostly dead Pantone, dead Pantone, and says, it's literally Monday, and it's half the day over. Issei said, well, I'm gonna go to sleep, okay? This is where Issei closes the door and then he tries to shut it right in front of Sona, which Sona managed to catch it and right now growls at Issei and says, no, you're going to school now. Issei says, I'm not prepared. Wait, let me get my hair dye. Let me get my eyelashes. Wait, we can talk about this. This is where, well, Sona right now grabs him from the hand and right now starts pulling him. Issei says, no, please. No, I don't want to go to school right now. This is where, well, Sona says, come on, Issei. This is where, well, mostly Issei says, come on, let me get at least my uniform on. This is where Sona switch up and says, okay, fine, here. This is where she uses magic to right now change Issei's casual black outfit towards most of the school uniform. Issei switch up and says, can you at least dye my hair? No, you're going to suffer. You gave me more territory, more fucking work to do, so I'm going to make you suffer. This is where Issei says, you. No. This is where, well, mostly Sona glares at him and Issei glares at her. This is where, well, mostly they sigh, and of course they just kind of like, mostly she brings him towards, well, the, mostly school. But yeah, we go into them going to the school. Sona is sighing while mostly Issei is annoyed. This is where, well, when they walk inside it, luckily it's during lunchtime, that's why she went to go get him, because she realized Issei hasn't shown up. She, of course, is angry, but she decides to kind of get revenge. This is where, well, mostly someone says, yo, Issei. This is where, well, it's none other than Kazutora. Kazutora. This is where, well, Kazutora is actually enrolled to the school a while ago because thanks to Hama. This is where, well, mostly Issei says, well, you enroll him, the psychopath, into the school. This is where, well, mostly Sona says, aren't you a psychopath also? I can't say anything no more, can I? Sona says, yeah, shush. So this is where, well, mostly Issei says, okay, fine. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora says, yo, what's good, man? Issei right now kind of handshake him and says, yeah, what's good? This is where, well, Kazutora says, so, what are we, I don't know, what are we going to do in the school? This is where Issei says, I don't know, I just woke up a while ago. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora switch up and says, yeah, I would have expected so much that you would have woke up this early a while ago. This is where, well, Issei says, when the fuck did you wake up? Yeah, I have no better other question because Sona did drag me from my house. I don't even know how she managed to get my own house. How? Wait, what? This is where Sona says, I have my ways. Now, you two don't cause any trouble. Issei says, wanna go fight up the delinquents in this school? This is where Kazutora says, oh, hell yeah. Let's go fight them. This is where, well, mostly Sona says, I said not to cause trouble. This is where Issei and Kazutora says, well, don't fucking go to our house and literally stalk us. This is where, well, mostly Issei said, while Kazutora just says, yeah. This is where also Sona drops and says, god damn it, why do I have to deal with two troublesome people? God damn it. This is where, well, mostly Issei says, yo, Kazutora. Huh? What? So I kind of got information about mostly Zana kind of, mostly leaving prison, being released next month. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora says, sweet. What, you're gonna kind of ask him to kind of join your new family? Or you're gonna leave that family to go to Izana? This is where it says, I still don't know what to do. maybe I would try to get him towards the family and just make them adopt him, or I don't know. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora says, "How old is your brother again?" He's already like 21, or mostly not 21, 20 years old. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora says, "I don't know. I would say yes, but would your parents adopt someone else who's older, now kind of at the age of being an adult already?" This is where, well, he says, "You're right. I don't know. But still, I do miss him a lot." Well, I mean, we what's it called? You still have me. This is where, well, he says, "You don't consider us a brother. You consider us to be a psychotic brother." This is where, well, mostly Kazutora says, "It still counts. I still have the brother part. Fuck you." This is where, well, mostly both of them chuckling while walking. Of course, every girl in the entire school who are basically in lunch just saw two guys. One with white hair, and of course his eyes were closed, you couldn't see them. But of course the other guy had kind of like blondish, well, mostly golden bangs at the same black hair. This is where, well, he had golden eyes, and of course had a very mostly evilish smile on his face. But yeah, he also has sandy skin, kind of like, yeah, sandy kind of skin, but not the point. He did have a tiger tattoo on his, what's it called, side of his neck, mostly right side of his neck. This is where on his right side of his eye there's a little mole on his like face, but yeah. This is where, well, he also has some earrings on him, but yeah, golden kind of earrings that kind of look like the Patara earrings from Dragon Ball, but not the point. This is where, well, he's wearing the school uniform, kind of, yeah. Well, mostly the white hair boy, it does seem to have like whitish hair, similar to that of the style of almost the perverted kind of, well, pervert leader, being the pervert beast, also known as God of Delinquents. This is where he has his eyes closed. He also had palish skin. Palish, kind of tannish skin a little, but not the point. This is where, oh, mostly he has his eyes closed, and of course he's walking along with the other guy. They both seem the same height. They actually are the same kind of height. This is where, well, both Issei and Kazutora are actually 6'1". They are both the same height. And this is where, well, mostly both of them are just chuckling, laughing, and of course just keep walking. They don't really care and why so many girls are just staring at them. This is where, well, Issei and Kazutora managed to get to the delinquent side. And this is where, well, the delinquents kind of noticed what they call Issei and Kazutora. This is where, well, they say, "Huh? What are you guys here for?" This is where, well, they're kind of a little nervous. But this is where, well, both Kazutora and Issei right now have a very vicious grin on their face and says, "Oh, we're just here to have a little fun by beating the shit out of you weaklings." Both of them said in a very vicious grin. This is where, well, mostly the kind of delinquents get up and say, "Yeah, you want to fight?" This is where Issei says, "Hell yeah, we want to fight." This is where Issei opened his eyes, showing his blue, mostly crystallized blue eye with his scarlet red eye. This is where Issei is grinning, saying, "Bring it." This is where mostly the kind of gangsters start, mostly not gangsters, delinquents start rushing straight towards Issei and even Kazutora. This is where both of them are just grinning with such a psychotic grin. This is where, well, mostly when one delinquent tried to punch at Issei, Issei grabs his hand, twists it and probably snapping it, and of course kicking him in the back and pushing him forward into another person. Kazutora right now kicks someone in the head, knocking them out, grabbing someone from the face and smashing him down to the ground. This is where the delinquents realize that this is not a matchup. This is a straight up massacre from mostly these two guys. This is why, well, mostly a bunch of girls are actually watching this, and of course they're amazed because they literally put both Issei and Kazutora as like the Prince of Kuwa. Well, kind of. They don't know who exactly the white haired boy is, or either the blondish haired person is, since they just seem to be appearing out of nowhere, but not the point. This is where, well, a lot of girls cannot, well, tell because they would consider them to be princes, or yeah, like not princess, mostly two prince, but mostly yeah, two princess, princess. I can't tell, but mostly just two people that look quite really good, and of course, well, they don't know their names, but they will find out later. This is where, well, they're gonna be quite shocked, but not the point. This is where, well, mostly Kazutora managed to clock someone else in the face, knocking him out. Issei grabs one person and just tosses him straight to Kazutora, which Kazutora just kicks him right in the chin, knocking his shit out. And this is where the last person, the last delinquent, who's bigger than both Issei and Kazutora, he seems to be 6'8", and he seems to be a third year. He says, "You both of you son of a bitches, I'm going to murder both of you." This is where, well, both Kazutora and even Issei grin, saying, "Really? Is that the case? Well, I should tell you my name then." This is where Kazutora says, "The name's Kazutora. I forgot his last name, but yeah. But of course, just think of his last name. This is where one he says the name's Issei Hyodo or Issei Kuragawa. Let's see who's stronger then. The person third year already pales because he knows already these two names. They're quite famous in mostly Tokyo, Shiba City, and say, "Oh, you two are those guys." I think I hear my teacher calling me. He says, "No, you don't need to run away. Don't run away from us." This is where, well, mostly Kazutora finished the sentence. We're so bored. I thought your deathing show was a great time in fighting. This is where, well, mostly the older kid kind of right now scares Scopes and runs away. Issei and Kazutora say, "Get your ass over here, boy!" This is where he's running. He's saying, "No, not this shit again." This is where he bumps into someone, and of course that person is none other than, well, Hanma. Hanma just kind of punches him in the face. This is where Hanma says, "Ah, hey there, buddy. Where are you going?" This is where, well, he realized he bumped into Hanma, and this is where both Issei and even what's it called, Kazutora are rushing behind, saying, "Hanma, get his ass!" This is where both of them screams. This is where, well, Hanma says, "Okay." This is where he punches the guy, knocking him out. This is where, well, they say, "Well, not get him like that way, but fuck it." This is where, well, mostly Hanma says, "I got him." Hanma is actually the height of 6'3", but yeah, he's actually taller than both Issei and even what's it called. Well, not both, but mostly just tall enough, being a little bit taller than 2 kind of inches from Issei and even mostly Kazutora, but yeah. This is where, well, both of them are short, but whatever. Of course, well, they decide to kind of get to next class because, yeah, of course, Kazutora says, "This is going to be my next class." He says, "Sweet, you got my class. We can be troublesome together." This is where, well, we'll see Kazutora chuckles and says, "Hell yeah." What do you think, what's it called, this is where, well, we'll see Kazutora says, "How do you think mostly Sona's going to feel about it?" "Oh, she's going to hate it. She's going to really hate me, you, and Hanma. Because I know Hanma is also in that class." "Sweet, let's go." They kind of show up to the class, and the class is none other than, what's it called? Literally fucking art. But yeah. Of course, this is where, well, they're basically in art class, and this is where, well, the teacher says, "Okay, so we got not 3 new students. 1 student has been here before, Hanma." This is where, well, he says the last name, or mostly not he, is a she. But this is where, oh, she then goes on for most of the other 2. So we got 2 new students. Issei says, "I'm not new, fuck that shit." This is where Issei walks next to Hanma, and this is where Kazutora says, "Sup, my name is Kazutora, what's it called?" This is where, well, Kazutora says, "Sup, the name's Kazutora Hanabai." This is where, well, mostly the girls are kind of interested on Kazutora, while mostly a lot of girls are interested in the white-haired person. Even the teacher. The teacher says, if you're not a new student, then who the hell are you?" Issei says, "The hell? How the hell do you not know me, teach? Wow, that hurts my fucking heart. Damn, didn't know my fucking teacher would forget about me so fucking easily." This is where Hanma is trying not to burst out in laughter. This is where Kazutora is chuckling. This is where, well, mostly the teacher says, "Okay, tell me who the hell you are." This is where Issei says, "Okay, I." This is where, well, mostly the teacher says, "Your name's I." "No, I'm spelling it out. You can search it up." This is where, well, the teacher says, "Fine. What is it? I." 2 eyes or 1 eye? 1 eye. S. Okay. S. Okay. E. Okay. I. Okay. This is where Issei then started spelling out his last name. This is where, well, mostly the teacher said, "Okay, Issei Hyodo," she said out loud. This is where she whined her eyes in an instant. Everyone literally almost just like eyes popped out instantly. Think of it like how Luffy's eyes pops out in what's it called, the battle between Kaido. When Kaido was about to send a powerful kind of like fireball attack. But yeah, this is where almost see Issei kind of grins and says, "Yup, teach, it's me, Issei Hyodo." This is where, well, Issei kind of smiles with such a vicious grin. This is where Kazutora is back, right now just chuckling, while fucking Hanma just dies. Just kind of how mostly this is literally Issei's true form, because his brownish hair and his goldenish brown eyes are literally false. This is where Issei says, "Also, if you think mostly my hair is actually a false color, then you're wrong, because sadly this is actually my original hair color." He says, well, how should I say it? Well, yeah, that's my original hair color, so deal with it. Also, if you want to know what my eye color is, then fuck off, I'm not telling you. This is where, well, mostly Issei kind of says, "Who had a care in the world?" This is where, well, he still got his tongue because he just doesn't care. This is where teacher says, "Okay, you 3 can go sit down then." she is actually kind of blushing a little bit because that's how Issei truly looks like. Kazutora is chuckling, and this is where Kazutora says, I don't think you needed to say all that. Fuck off. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I feel like. This is where we'll see Hanma just chuckles and says, still, do you think everyone here is just going to keep paying attention to us? Oh, fuck them. I don't give a damn about them. Issei puts on his earbuds and be like saying, fuck all them. I'll be hearing music. This is where Issei falls asleep, but yeah. This is where Kazutora chuckles because he knows that Issei probably didn't get any sleep from most of yesterday's battle, but yeah. This is where Kazutora says, yeah, I might also just fall asleep. I don't care about art. I'm gonna say, do whatever. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I need to do. This is where, mostly everyone is just shocked, dumbfounded, and of course, half the girls are just changing their opinion on Issei. Issei is still called the god of delinquents, but literally, he has white hair, and of course, they don't know his eye colors, which they wish. They are actually wanting to beg Issei to open his eyes. This is where mostly Issei is right now kind of not caring. This is where Issei also, just because he doesn't want to really accidentally open his eyes, he right now pulls out a blindfold, puts that shit on. Issei then falls back to sleep. But yeah, this is where everyone kind of wanted their eyes seeing that Issei literally just, nah. He said, fuck that, I gotta learn how to walk while being blindfolded. Which he doesn't care too much. But yeah, he already knows how to walk with blindfold on, but whatever. This is where, we go into mostly class being ended by the bell, and of course this is where Issei, Kazutora, and even Hanma are walking out. This is where mostly all the students notice that mostly Issei still has a fucking blindfold, and it's a black blindfold, so you can't fucking see through it. This is where Issei is kind of just walking through. I don't care in the world. People are confused how the fuck Issei is already learning how to walk with a fucking blindfold on. It's like if he already learned this shit a long time ago, which he did, but no one needs to know about that. This is where Issei says, shit, let's just go already. This is where, we'll see, they're kind of just chuckling, talking, and just walking, getting to the next class. Of course, this is where, Issei kind of bumped into someone on accident. He didn't mean to it, but it was actually Catherine. Issei said, Catherine Chen. This is where, he said in a very low tone, and of course made Catherine shiver. This is where Catherine noticed Issei. Of course, she knows the blindfold, which she's kind of annoyed. But this is where, we'll see, Issei noticed that none of the girls were actually paying attention around him. This is where he kind of lifted up his blindfold, showing one of his eyes, and it's actually this crystallized blue one, and kind of just grins at Catherine. This is where Catherine's face becomes red, and then she just looks away. This is where, Issei kind of likes just teasing her. This is where, we'll see Hanma and Kazutora ignore it, but yeah, whatever. They know what Issei is doing. He's just teasing a girl that he kind of took an interest on, but not the point. This is where, we go into a time skip from Issei doing that to getting to the next class. Issei fell asleep in this class. It was literally dance class because Issei didn't really want this class, but he got it anyway, and he fell asleep. But yeah, or not dance class. It's kind of like a music class. It was a vocal class, which mostly the teacher wanted everyone to sing. Mostly it was a kind of female, and this is why she wanted everyone to sing the same song, but everyone just picked their different songs. Issei, on the other hand, was actually singing the song called So this is where Issei is singing his own song without anyone caring. Like, of course, he's singing this shit from the heart. No, I'm just kidding. 10 Million Voices, the song that's hearing, and of course, it's made by Shane Main, Harbor, but not the point. Are the whispers turning your mind? They the wolves napping at your heels, trying to drag you down when the light is gone. And now, winter is... Yeah, you get the point, right? I'm not gonna sing all that, but this is where mostly Issei. Well, he's not singing that song. He's singing the song that's it's 1 for the money, 2 for the 3 for the motherfucker. And yeah, you get the point, right? So this is where Issei is singing that song, and this is where both Kazutora and Hanma are basically singing it also because they like the song anyway. This is where mostly they're kind of just going wild, and of course, this is where the music teacher is trying to calm them down, but she can't. So of course she just stops trying to. But yeah, of course she's interested in the fact that mostly Issei can actually sing, and of course everyone was still shocked. This is literally Issei, and of course the rumors explode anyway. So of course mostly Issei is just going fucking wild. Of course the girls are trying to record him, but then again they can't really see his eyes because Issei really said that he would never show his eye color. Of course you can see his white hair color, but he would never show his eyes. Yeah, he doesn't care. Doesn't work. Issei is just kind of going wild, and this is like, it's one for the... Oh wait, let me remember. Cause it's 1 for money, 2, cause 2 for the show, 3 games ready, are you ready, motherfucker, are you ready, let's go, it's 1. This is where both Hanma and Kazutora just kind of just screaming out the side, but yeah, they don't care. They really just want to be annoying and noxious and whatever. This is where we go into mostly a time skip from that happening to kind of now mostly the class being over and kind of going on to the next hour, because they only have like basically 3 hours left, because they kind of just went here in the half the day, but yeah, or getting just dragged by Sona just to go half the day, but yeah. But of course, when that happens is where mostly they are just kind of wilding. Sona kind of did get mostly complaints from a lot of students, from either the delinquents getting their asses kicked, from mostly the teachers kind of getting complaints from the fact that mostly they're being really loud in music class, from them being really disrespectful to any student. They are just wilding, but yeah, at this point, this is where most Sona just sighs. She kind of regrets kind of bringing them to school. Of course, mostly since that was happening, Sona kind of just watch out and hates it. Hates all three of them, literally, even Hanma. Hates both Issei and Kazutora for being such an obnoxious boat, but yeah. But other than that, she can't do anything, because, they are basically just powerful enough to wipe out Devil Society without a care, even if she tries to use magic, but yeah. But not the point. This is where, she would ask Rias for help, but yeah, since Rias is actually still here, she's actually still like studying at school, but she doesn't have the power or magic to interfere with mostly Sona's kind of like mostly status. Like if Rias wanted to get her status back, she would not be able to interfere by using her own magic or fighting Sona anymore with anything, or even helping along with the strays. Because, she is able to study at school, but there's one problem. She is no longer considered to be kind of the heir of the Grimoire because of all the shady shit she has been doing. But yeah. But of course, also I should mention one thing. Midori himself is still with Rias and the others, but yeah, that's not going to change too much. But whatever. He's actually in the underworld, but yeah. But not the point. We go into mostly, after all that, we go into mostly Issei and mostly Kazutora and the others. But for right now, I gotta kind of go, so that's why you could hear me kind of like doing stuff and other things in the background. But other than that, bye, so yeah.